Greetings. This is my presentation for my unit plan of the Intel Teaching Essentials course. So, in my course, I was assigned with Unit 8 in the coursebook, IELTS. But I took the liberty to change its content to something more um, interesting to look at. So I call it my unit Inside a Healthy Body. So this is my in-depth unit plan. First, let's talk about the course objective I want to address within this unit. For the content, it is about the nutrition and pathology, and the skill I require students to develop in presentation skill and transversal skill. A presentation skill will be immediately tested during the presentation of the projects, and also this transversal skill, which includes higher order thinking skills such as uh, scanning, skimming, and also formulating. Also, with computer fluencies are being tested. Curriculum framing question is the most important part of any unit, so I have provided them with a clear image of the essential unit and content question to guide the unit part. But within the unit, these questions will subsequently be answered in multiple parts. This is the basic information of my unit. The subject areas I want to talk about is the health and medical care. I want to teach each unit to the 11th grade and 12th grade students within the approximate time of 12 periods, 45 minutes. And here is the student objectives and learning outcome, which clearly state that these are the accomplishments that the student will need to have at the end of the unit. So let's come to the more important and more interesting part of the unit. Let's now is the project listing. So these contain the main ideas of my unit. The first one being nutrition. The second thing is the activity of chart making, and the final part is the pathological research, which is about a method of treatment. In the first part, nutrition, the students are required to make an oral presentation. And here are my requirements and guidelines for them. The second part is activity of chart making. They are required to make their analysis and demonstrate them through a chart, a flow chart or a bar chart, depending on their likings, uh, based on a statistical report about the state of obesity in Vietnam. So here's my guidelines for them. At the end of the unit, they will also have to present this analysis and bar chart in front of the class. And the third idea being treatments. They will have to make a presentation about the kind of treatment they want to choose. This may seem a little bit vague when it comes to the definition of the treatment, but inside the unit, I will have to provide them with some sort of printed or online resources to make secondary research and formalizing information output and also input. And the lessons procedure comes like this. The first one being introduction to the topic, and then they have to brainstorm and set goals for tasks. Then the student will analyze the resources and methods. Finally, it comes to product showcasing and assessment and reflection. So the first part, introduction to the topic. In this part, I will inquire students' opinion about the video to arrive their interest and, um, and the steps include showing them the videos, helping them write down their opinions and thinking, and correcting their misconception about the topic. This will contribute to answering the content question. The brainstorming activity comes next, with the student having to brainstorm about the three topics of nutrient, diseases, and treatment. And here is the method of brainstorming. Also, by the end of this part, the two content questions will be answered using the same technique, and I will make corrections for the student and clarify complicated terms for them. What comes next is the goal setting for tasks. I know that my project idea has been a little bit overwhelming for the students, so it's imperative that they research before they get to work. So the first thing they need to do is research the task requirement. The second thing is the calculate approaches to task. And then they have to divide workshare in order to complete the project on time. Also, in this part, I will provide them with resources and guidelines, including printed and online materials to choose from. And also, what's important in this part is the students are required to make a brief report of each website and the book given to them to make sure that they have looked into the reference resources before getting to work. It's also important for the students to know to expect what the product to be like. So I have provided them with some sample product. And the chart making activity is not easy also, so I have to make a video to assist them with making bar chart. Finally, product showcasing. Each task are subsequently done in one period, so one group will have to make up their time to arrange their time to make all three presentations in front of the class, and the class will continue to do this till they run out of time. And after that, they will have to upload that file onto the group's Facebook page. And the order comes like oral presentation first, chart making and analysis comes second, and finally the presentation about the methods of treatment. My unit is a bit lengthy, so assessment is very much necessary. Here is the assessment timeline. So before the work begins, we have to brainstorm, have the student brainstorm and do goal setting checklist for them. While the projects are in progress, we will have critical thinking checklist and peer assessment form. And after the work is done, we'll come to assess the student degree of success by looking at oral presentation rubric and allow them to voice their opinion through the reflection form. So I have provided them with a variety of assessment methods. So we'll be actively in charge of the student progress within the unit. And also the assessment are designed for multiple tasks. Finally, at the end of the unit, we will actively address the essential question of think you can keep the doctors away. After they have learned and practice all the content within the unit, they will come to actively discuss and solve the essential question. After the unit, we will reach out some student reflection to make future adjustment for the process of learning. So this is the end of my presentation about my unit plan. Thank you for listening.